Yeah, what up, dudes? All right, so most of you have seen Mac Chan's Unkillable, almost unkillable series, right? So he have his stuff, and let me show you my unkillable teams, all right? So let me just briefly show you the core of the team. So let me just go in. So the core of this team is Wither, the newest meta, or the newest meta champion on defense, and then we have a Duchess, and then we also have Ursuga. Okay, so this is the main core of this team, and the only replacement here is instead of Ursuga, we use Helior. So I'll first show you their stats, and then I'll go into arena fights, and I'll show you, how this team functions. And my champions are built a little bit different than the Mac Chan, so you can see his version, and the positive from his team, and then you can also look at my build and look at the positive of my versions. So let me first go to the champion, and then we have Wither here, the crown in untouchable set untouchable set and resistance set, right? So then to get the most resist as possible. So the reason why I use Wither as have highest resistance, sorry, and an immunity set is because she have this skill that can cleanse, right? And so the best thing about her is not only the passive, her active skills are also insanely important to help the whole team survive, right? This skill remove all debuffs and heal by 30%, and then this skill put up increased defense and also put up a lot of continuous healing, right? So yes, her passive doesn't need her to take a turn to do stuff, but her active skills are also insanely incredible. So I'm giving her very high resistance to resist, let's say, resist sleep, resist warlord, resist everything. So then she can live, and her survivability comes from her affinity most of the time, and because of her high base HP, but mostly because of her affinity, right? She's a red affinity, and then the strongest damage dealer in the game right now is Rhodos and Trunda, and they're both magic, right? So no matter what my stats are, or no matter what the Rhodos and the Trunda stats are, they will always have a 30% chance of weak hitting my Wither, and when they weak hit, they do no damage. So that's why I don't need to give I don't need to make her extremely tanky. So, and then the second champion we have Duchess Leader 2. Oh crap. I was doing clan boss on this Duchess a little too before. I was wondering how come she doesn't heal, and now I realize she have a retaliation weapon instead of another regeneration. Okay, but it's fine. Okay, so let's say this is a build I run on her. Very high HP and very high defense. So if we look at Duchess's passive, right? Sorry, if we look at Duchess's kit, her strongest is this skill right here. That decrease all AoE by 25%. So and then her shroud doesn't do anything, and then and this skill is just like if someone is dead, right? But if your team is still living, right? She doesn't need the skill. So in this scenario, I am gearing Duchess to be just a full tank, full HP, full defense, because I don't need her to do anything. Like the best way for her is to survive. That's it. And then we also have Ursuga right here. So this is my Ursuga build. I don't know if anyone else does this, but this is my Ursuga build. Most of it you've seen on Mac Chan's video, and he built her with Guardian. So Guardian with the Ursuga's unique passive Golden Guard decrease a lot of offer a lot of transfer damage. So I can see her point. However, I kind of like my team to be a little bit well rounded, right? Because of so when you see someone's team that have Duchess and Ursuga, both insanely strong. Both champions have insanely strong passive. So if someone bring in, let's say someone Ramen 2, right? Ramen 2, since a lot of people is getting that champion right now, that Ramen 2, if Ramen 2 remove all the passive from my team is just dead. It's literally easy one shot if someone bring in a Ramen 2, right? So to combat that, I actually have her in this build for a very long time. So in order to combat Ramen 2, I gear her differently, give her deflection. So in addition to having insanely high resistance to resist most Ramen 2 out there, if the Ramen 2 have really high resistance, we still have this deflection set here that bounce back the debuff to Ramen 2, so she stay alive. Because a dead Ursuga is a useless Ursuga, right? So we want her to survive as much as possible, survive as long as possible. Yes, I know without the Guardian set, she doesn't mitigate that much damage, but it's only 10%. Think about it. Her kit already have 30%, like 10% more doesn't mean anything. And plus, it's multiplicative. So instead of that Guardian being 10%, I think it's only like 7% damage mitigated. And this is the Mastery, 50 resistance, getting the Lore Steel to get more resistance. As you can see, very slow, so we got 118 speed, and then we have some reaction accessory here, super good. And then yeah, that's a 3-core. Oh, and then I mentioned that Helior can also replace Ursuga if you don't have this champion. So Ursuga, sorry. So Helior have a very similar passive to Ursuga. So Ursuga passive only activates when the opponent crits, right? So so most damage dealer have 100% crit. I hope so. So they will almost always crit. So that's why and Ursuga will always almost mitigate the damage. But Helior only, this passive only activates if the ally have 2 or more debuff. But if you think about it, right, the Duchess I have here is just full tank build. So it's very, very often that the Duchess will have 2 or more debuff on it. So if you're thinking about it that way, right, Helior, that's almost about the same job as Ursuga. And then we have another cleanse built into this champion, very, very helpful. And then the A1, increase this champion's defense by 5% if this attack is critical. So that's why you see me have a crit rate glove here. So he can get 100% crit rate. So after he hit 4 times, he heal. So Helior is like, in many senses, worse than Ursuga, but Helior is a self-healing tank. So let's say heal by 75%, right, of their defense. So if I'm looking at my kit here, I have 5.5k, and 5.5k, 75% of 5.5k is about like, let's see, 415. It's about like more than like, let's see, god damn it. All right, let me whip out the calculator. All right, 0.75 times 5500. So each time I counterattack, he gained more than 4k health, and then I have some healing masteries, so he heal even more. And then I have Guardian set, right? So Guardian set kind of works well with champions who are taking turns fast because it heals by 10%. So Helior is a self-healing tank. And okay, so we went over all the champion, and then the last slot you can put whatever you want. You can put Warlord in there. You can use both Helior and Ursuga. You can put in a Candra Font to do some damage on your team. You can put 200 rack on your team. This passive with Wither's passive is actually insanely OP, and offer a little bit more increased speed. So 200 rack is actually really good. And then Cardiel is also really good. More cleanse, insane passive, more healing, Night Grid, Hegemon, depend on your choice. So, so in this video, I'm not gonna show you what I'm gonna try right now. I'm not gonna show you the 4 spot. You can do your mix and match, So this is okay. So okay, let me use this comp first, right? So if I want to, so because more of you don't know what Helio does, right? So if I want to set up AI for this comp, let's just put Helio first, and then Duchess second, and then this guy. So the AI setup, Helior. This is a cleanse. A2, put up a shield, but we don't care about this because this shield is it's gonna be super tiny because he's not built for damage, right? So we lock out the A2 and we only use the A3 and A1. So then this can stack up to 20% after 4 hits, insanely quick. And then this one, and then Duchess A1, A3 first, and then okay, this one we don't care. And then Wither. So for the Wither AI, I like to do it this way: open with feel no pain, and then always this. That's the AI for Wither. The because we are in a reaction meta, right? So then the first turn, almost no damage is dealt. So then we don't need to waste the healing from her to heal the rest of the team, which is most likely gonna be full health. So then we can just put up the increased defense first, and then when she cycle back on the second time, and then she can start healing the team. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so I think let me see if I show the masteries. Whether this is the mastery, very self-explanatory. Very as much resistance as possible, and more turn meter, as much turn meter as possible. Helios, this is the mastery, and then Ursula. I think I showed Ursula before. Where's Ursula? Okay, here's Ursula, and then we have a Duchess. This is the master of a Duchess. So here, all these, so the viable masteries for Duchess in this build is time intervention, 3k HP, 200 defense. And then if you go resistance route, and shakeable. However, I like to go with bulwark on a very tanky Duchess because right now in the meta, right, there's so many. You see so many Kymar and Siphi on the opposing team, and then the sleep is unbearable. So if we put bulwark, Duchess will never lose a turn due to sleep. And if we put Duchess at the second spot, then we have resistance aura, and then anyone on my team that get hit, that after the Duchess is asleep, Duchess will wake up because of bulwark. Because let's say he slapped my Helior, and then the Warlord A1 the Helior, and then the Duchess will take maybe 5 damage, and then it will wake her up. So that's why. Okay, so I talked for a very long time. So let's go against some teams. Okay, let's try. Let's take a look at this team. We have a Ramen 2 here. So okay, let's do it with this team for now. So against Ramen 2, this version is not the best. This version is not the best because the Helior is just in a regular Guardian set, right? But if we use Ursula here, the Ursula will be much better against this lineup. Okay, so we counterattack twice already. Ooh, this is not good. The block buff debuff made me not get defense up on my entire team, but it's fine. Ooh, okay, 1 down. So most of the time, so as I mentioned before, I like my team well rounded. So if one guy dies, my team quickly fall apart. However, if all of them live, then the team is insanely hard to kill. Alright, so I'm just gonna maybe stop at 1 minute 30 seconds, because then if he's not gonna kill me at 1 minute 30 seconds, then my opponent will either quit or or that match is gonna take very, very long time. Okay, look at that. So many healing. 30% heal once the Duchess take a turn. Ooh, almost dead. Not yet though. Not yet. And then we heal back to. And it will heal so much. Heal like 30k. Very nice. Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to die soon. Ooh, look at that. Remove the debuff. Nice. Stun, that's fine. So it's almost 2 minutes. I'm gonna leave here. So as you can see, very strong, right? Actually, let me change the FPS to 60 FPS because I'm recording right now. Don't want to take. So some other. Let's go against Raid Rush. Let's see what he got on my team. So okay, let's go with Ursula this time. Duchess second spot, and then Ursula third spot. So exact same AI. Ursula use A3 first, and then barrel through. All right. This is a +4 Trunda, by the way. +4 Trunda, +2 Waller. Yeah, so as you can see, right? Reaction accessory. So the first time, no damage is going to be taken. But since he's running like 2 speed booster, he overlapped my team, right? So here, I actually want Wither to use, to use the healing first. But it's absolutely fine. Look at that. 20k damage. Okay. Wither take a turn. Look at that. Boom. Heal by 30k. Heal 30k. And then Duchess is gonna heal by 30% again. So like yeah. So the last spot you can pick your own. Yeah, I would say the Warlord, Hegemon, damage dealers are the best choices. 200 rack is good too. So depending on what you want, as you can see, this Duchess build right is in my Hydra build. So, but whatever. Let's offset that. All right, let's offset that because this Duchess is a +4, right? So it's fine. As you can see, 1 minute 30 seconds, right? Okay, am I gonna die? Not yet. Even with weak enough, she only take less than 30k. Insanely solid, right? God damn. Is this Trona in Savage? Seems like this +4 Trona is not doing any damage. Okay, now we're dead. Okay. It's very long, as you can see. And only took down Duchess. Right. Let's wait for let's 2 minute. Okay, so very successful defense. If your defense is taking someone more than 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna die soon, so I'm gonna quit here. All right. Is there anything else on our test again? So against Rolo's team, obviously you're gonna lose. All right, let's take a look at this. So we have another +4 here. So as long as everyone on the team lives, it's very hard to take down my team. But if someone dies, then the team start falling apart. Okay, so again, maybe like give it one more minute. This is a plus. This is a +4 Foley, by the way. Yeah, so here as you can see, right, a lot of debuff on Duchess, right? So in this spot, Helior and Ursula, they are the exact same, right? I guess like in this scenario, right, Helior is better than Ursula because Helior have self-sustain, right? So every time Wither take a turn, the continuous buff will land on Duchess instead, which is what we want. God damn. +4 Foley got nothing on me. Nada. Insanely solid, right? And Helior is blue affinity here. Foley is a pretty good damage dealer, and then if we are Helior here, the Foley is not gonna do any damage. Very, 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 very little. As you can see from Mac Chan's video, right? Once the Ursuga dies, his team start falling apart. But as you can see, my Ursula build, she doesn't fall over that easily. Okay, so now we have 2 men. Let's see how long this team's gonna kill us. Now all the healing is gonna land. Yeah, now all the healing is gonna land on Ursuga, keeping Ursuga alive, and then Ursuga in turn is not gonna get any debuff. Okay, as I'm saying, she got a decreased defense here. So like the 3%, right? Oof. Okay, the 3% is cucking me. Okay. Okay. All right, that's fine. And okay, now 1 man solo. Can she survive for 30 seconds? Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. No weak hit as well. God, all right, I'm dead. I'm dead. GG. All right. All right. +4 Foley. All right, let's oops. Let's refresh the page. I found a couple more teams. Oh, okay. Let's look at this team. We have a decreased defense here. Attack up. So let's see. This one. Do I want to use Helior? All right. Let's try Helior here. Helior is okay. Helior first. Helior first because Helior has a 60 aura, where Wither has 50, I think. Yeah. Exact same lineup. Open and then always A3, second choice, something like this, and then we just go in. All right. All right. So I'm assuming the Duchess will get more than 2 debuffs. Yeah. Okay. Now he just does the now in this situation, right? Helior is the same as Ursuga, but Helior heals and cleanse, which is pretty damn good, right? Yep. But like when a Helior came out, everyone just like, oh, it's just the worst Ursuga. To some extent, I agree, but yeah, but you know, against like for example Duchess, like yeah, when going against Duchess team, where my team will almost always have 2 debuff up, then is better than Ursuga. Okay, so like this situation is happening a lot where Helior is like almost full health, and then the Duchess is very low health, and then all the continuous healing will just go on Duchess. Look at that, heal for 5k, solid. Yeah, so he have a lot of counter attack masteries, and I think like 1 counter attack accessory, which is pretty solid. All right, let's face it, his team is not gonna smack my down. So I hope this video opens some people's eye, and just experience more champions, not just the one that they see on leaderboard. Like no one uses Helio, but he's very, very, very solid. I guess like if I target the Arbiter, I think the Helior can solo down his entire team. I'm pretty sure Helior can kill her. I think. I guess like we need to wait until the Duchess. Sorry, the what's called this. Oh crap! Forgot her name. Yeah, I guess we need to wait until the decreased defense is on us, and then we transfer the decreased defense onto Arbiter, and then smack her down. Right? All right, all right. He's not gonna beat us, so I'm gonna leave here. All right, let's try one more. Let's try a spicy one. Any more spicy ones? All right. All right. How about this? How about this team? We have a Lydia here with Black Revive. So once I'm dead, I'm dead. All right. So this team. So okay. So there's a ramen to here. So I'm gonna sub in. Gonna sub in my Ursula here. Setting AI up again. Spectral, Whooper, and then bottoms up first. Barrel through secondary. Alright, let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright. Do I die within a minute? See? Look at that. Survived. Easy. Do I die here? Ooh, not yet. Not yet. So like if this is like the Mac chance of Guardian build or Suga, the Duchess would have gotten wiped from the decreased defense and from the ramen too. She'll be dead. But against a non-ramen two team, or against a team that doesn't have decreased defense or weaken, that Guardian build is better. But against most situations, such as this, the high resistance build is just better for Ursuga. All right, let's see, let's see, let's see how long it take this dude to take us down with all the debuff on his side, with attack up and the strongest damage dealer in the entire game. Can we survive for until like 2 minutes maybe? Let's see. Look at Ursuga when she take a turn. Holy crap, she heals to full. Pretty solid, right? Three man team. And then the last slot is something like, I don't know, a Volgov, a Negrit, then then my boy here have absolutely no chance. Ooh, removed my buffs. God damn it. All right. Can he is trying to kill me? Not yet. Maybe next turn. So close to death. Ooh, that clutch healing, that clutch 30k healing. All right, all right. So this is my Unkillable series. Hope you like it. Oh, finally took down Ursula. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time if there's the next time. Until then. Bye.